Good morning. I hope you can see the paper, yellow paper on my yellow paper, but I chose a yellow piece of paper for today. Why? I don't know. I'm feeling in a sunny mood because it's cold outside. I'm going to work in my Tangle Speak cards. We don't have very many of them left. And we're going to do one of these four. I only have four left, you guys. Let's use this one. No, let's use the yellow one because we're working on yellow today. Let's use the one that's yellow. This one is called Colonee, co-creation. Just as we create our own reality, we also co-create with the people with whom we choose to share our lives. With whom do you spend the majority of your time? Do they support you in your dreams? Do you support theirs? Two people focused on the same goal are much more likely to succeed than dozens working on their own individual desires. Colony invites you to surround yourself with those you can mutually support and motivate. Okay. And it is a sort of a honeycomb looking. That's the finished product. It looks like we make a series of X's. And then we join them together. It's confusing. Okay, so we do X's all the way down. It looks like we just do X's down. That step out is kind of confusing. But I would do X's all the way down like that, right? And like this with them lining up this way. So I may make some pencil lines going this way just to get my X's kind of lined up a little bit. Then we connect the point of that to the point of that. Okay. And then we do an aura, and then we color inside the diamond that is made out of the X's. And it looks like that. So let's give that a go. Do we want to do it with black, or shall we do it with another fun color? Let's do it with a color. Purple is calling to me. Let's do purple. But I am going to, with my pencil, I am going to probably draw some lines as guides. Let me get a border here. And then I can erase them at the end. And let's do our X's. I do like it at a diagonal. That kind of looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and put X's going kind of in the middle here. Like this. And then I'm going to do lines going across this way. Just to keep things kind of lined up like that. Okay, so then I'm going to do an X from how far big do I want these? So I'm going to do an X. I don't know if you can see even my pencils that I did. But I'm going to do just a gentle X in between here with the middle there on that line. Like that. Just like so. If they don't quite line up, that's okay. We can fix that. Just like that. Just like that. Okay, you guys are a little bit too zoomed in. Not sure you saw that. And then I'm moving way over and I'm doing X's here. Just like so. Make sure I get them all connected. And do I need another X there? Probably. Okay, and then here I'm going to just turn it around so I don't stick my hand in my ink. Once again, you're probably too close. You might not have seen all of that. I'm sorry if I was off screen. So do I have people in my life that support me and that we work together as a team? Absolutely. Most important one being my husband. Although lately, my schedule and his schedule have not coordinated very well, and he's had to do things on his own. I've had to do things on my own, and it's not near as much fun. It's not as much fun going to the grocery store on your own or taking down Christmas decorations on your own or, you know, all that kind of stuff. Not as much fun on your own. Much more fun with somebody else. And yes, you're seeing this in February. And no, we did not wait until February to take down our Christmas stuff. Although one year we did. We had Christmas up until like Easter one year because that's just the way life went. And no need to be sad or embarrassed about it. That's just sometimes how life goes. So now I want to connect this to this all the way down. Ooh, that one didn't connect to there. How did I get so far off with that one? Alrighty then, that one's a little wonky. It's okay. We will just live with it. I think I need to put my border because it looks funny to just kind of end. Let's put my border. I'm going to put a double line. Might even do, let's do it like that. Oh, I smudged my corner. Oh well, happens. That's what happens when you use the gel pens. You get a little smudgy. This, what it said here is true. It is, you're much more likely to succeed with dozens of people working together for the same goal rather than everybody working on their own thing. That happens at work all the time, and it drives me crazy. Everybody seems to have their own thing that they're working on, and I think we would get more accomplished if we all worked on one thing at a time. That's just me, though. I don't know. Perhaps I'm wrong, but I just feel like if we were all working together on one thing and then do one thing at a time, I think we would actually accomplish the whole task faster. Look at that. That looks cool. I'm going to give it a second to dry. Make sure it's completely dry before I come back in here, and I'm going to erase all these extra guidelines that you guys can't even see, but I don't need on my paper. Did I need to really make guidelines in pencil? Probably not. Did I do it? Yes, I did. Don't like that there's a smudge there. So what I'm going to do, in order to disguise the smudge, I'm going to fill it in with a square. And I'm going to do that on all four corners. Just like this. Look at there. Smudge no longer exists. Just like that. And just like that, my smudge is gone. Okay, so now the next thing we're supposed to do is we're supposed to aura the honeycomb-like shape. That's this one. Where shall I start? I want to make sure my fingers are not getting... I did it again. Apparently that corner just wants to be smudged because I did it again. I smudged what I didn't want to smudge by fixing the smudge. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. We're going to just... Does that look right? No. No, it doesn't, but it fixes it. And you know what? If nobody watches this video, if anybody who's watched this video, they will know I did this it happened because of a weird smudge, but nobody else will. So I may do some odd other things, but I really need this to dry so I can get my hand in there. Come on. Dry. All right. I think it's dry. We're going to aura this space, right? Right here. This gets auraed here. It's hard when you get to an edge. Oops, that's not an aura space. That's an inside the diamond space, which is supposed to be filled in. That's okay. We're going to go ahead and do that too. Inside the X's, we make diamonds that are filled in. Right? So let's do that going across so we don't come back with our hand and smudge anything. So inside here is the filled in diamond. So what kinds of things do you guys do that are better done in a group? Sometime this year, I don't know when, we are going to renovate our master bathroom. I've said that before. Uh, Still in the planning stages. I don't know. It might not even get done this year. It might roll over till next year. I don't know, because we are already so full of things that we're doing. I don't know. But when we get started, we have a team of friends who are willing to come help us. And things will go so much better and so much smoother if there are more of us working together. That's the odd one. That's okay. She's fine. As long as she's not all schmeary, I'm good with it. It's all right. It's all right. All right. I need something to talk about because if you guys want to send me questions, I'd be happy to talk about them on the channel. Somebody sent me a question, or not a question, but a comment in Japanese that I used Google Translate to translate, and it said to make my channel in Japanese. That's not something I can do, so I apologize. If you were to become famous one day, what would be your claim to fame? Well, obviously it would be a famous YouTuber. I don't want to be famous, though. I want to be just well known enough to perhaps, after I retire, make a living at this. But I don't want to be famous. Just popular enough. Does that make sense? Right now, YouTube almost pays for art supplies, almost. But that's because I don't have enough subscribers. I don't do very many sponsored things, and the few sponsored things I do really don't give me any monetary thing. I just get free stuff and coupon codes for you guys. At least so far, that's all I've gotten. I know some people get actually paid from these sponsors. So far, that has not been the case, but I know that you have to kind of work toward getting actual paid sponsorship, and I just don't have time to do that. Somebody did email me again recently for something that I may consider doing, so in the future. But then again, I won't get paid per se. All I'll get is a free box of goodies and be able to share that with you with a coupon code, and that's okay with me. coming along. It's coming along. Kind of looks like maybe the grill on a stained glass window or something. Ooh, that would. Oh, that would be too much work. I'm thinking maybe putting something behind. I don't know. Would that be fun? Or would that be too much? I'm tempted. I am really tempted. Okay, I need another question. Are there any phrases or quotes that you often repeat, such as "everything happens for a reason"? What do I usually say? Go out and do something nice for someone today. Make the world a better place. And it's really easy to make the world a better place by just being nice to people. And you know what? I admit, I struggle sometimes. Sometimes I just am having a crappy day. And then I will take it out on people. And I don't mean to do it. And I'll catch myself doing it. It's like, oh gosh, come on, you can be nicer than that. You know how to be nicer than that. But I'll find myself being short-tempered and frustrated at people. Especially when I expect them to know things. And I need to stop doing that. I need to continue to do more "oh well." "Oh well" is a good, don't take things so too seriously. Oh well, it is what it is. It is what it is. That's often something that I say. It is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. But yeah, I do find myself getting impatient at people. It boggles my mind, though, how many people don't know how to use the credit card machine. Do they never go shopping? I mean, that just boggles my mind. You stick your card in. You push the button that says debit or credit. If it's debit, you put in your PIN number. And then you pull out your card at the end of the transaction. I don't understand why it seems to be so difficult for people to pull out their card when it says pull out your card, or to leave it in the machine when it says do not take out your card. Both of those things, I don't understand. I'm going to do something around this edge because I really don't like these corner things that has happened here. Really, really don't. So guess what? We're going to put a piece of scrap underneath here. We're going to make this even more filled in because I really do not like what happened here. So we're just going to fill this all in on the corners. This is not a good pen for coloring. Oh, that's much better. That is much better, cleaner, nicer than that mess there. Yes, absolutely. Oh, look, it fills in better when I do it that way too. Look, I'm learning. I'm learning. I'll just go over this like this, and any spots that I've missed, we'll just come back. Better. We'll see what happens when it dries. I may have to come back. Oops, I missed a spot in the corner here. It's one of the reasons I don't like to go to the edge. All right, let's answer another question while I have to fill this in. If you were in a band, what would you name it? What style of music would you perform? Not sure I would want to be the person to name the band. Style of music would be like Christian pop. I love my Christian pop music. Something that's worshipful, easy to sing, something to share with others. It would be some weird name, like something out of Mad Libs. You know, take a Mad Lib and you find an adjective and a noun, verb, and you kind of just stick them all together. Kind of like, you know, purple. Let's do purple. I don't know, something weird. Maybe even just run through a random name generator. Is there such a thing as a random band name bit generator? I know there are all sorts of random generators. Random band name generator. Oh, there is. Create a name for your band. Oh, there is all sorts of things. Start. What's it doing? No. That's an ad. Write me some band names. A dozen odd frogs. Interesting. Au revoir teeth. Okay, that's okay. That's fun, but I'm just diddle doddling, but I'm just waiting for my corners to dry. Okay. My corners are dry enough. Am I done? I guess I'm done. Okay. First I thought I was going to do something else in the background, like behind all of this. But I think I might just do... Shall we make them 3D? By doing a little shading. I'm going to shade on this side and the top. Side, we're just going to shade on this side. Something like this. I'm going to give it and see if that does what I want it to do. If it doesn't do what I want it to do, I can always erase it, right? I think it's going to do what I want it to do. Just want to make it look a little more 3D. Right? And then a little blendy. I don't know where my good blending stump went. I've lost my good one. Just got this little floppy one, which does not do what I want it to do. I mean, it works. They all work. But some of them feel better in the hand than others. Is that doing what I want? Yeah, I think so. Do I want a bit of highlight? I might want a bit of highlight. If I do, where do I want it to be? Right there? I think so. Okay, well now that's looking a little more 3D. I like that. I think I want a little bit of a highlight. Where's my white pen? Hello, white pen, where are you? There's a white marker. White pencil. There's my white pencil. Oh, there's my better blending stump too. Haha, found it. My desk is a mess. I need to clean up. Do you see it? know, you see it better on the video than I do in real life, which is good. Okay, perfect. Oh, that's much better. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay. We need to sign it. And it's called Colonee. Colonee. Alrighty, you guys have a great day. Go out and do something nice for someone today. Make the world a better place, one person at a time. I will be back on Friday. This one is a Wednesday. Colonee. Put that on my calendar. Yeah, I'll be back. You guys have a great, blessed day. Do something nice for someone, and I will be back on Friday. See you guys later. Bye-bye.